Hey everyone, this is AVJVGaming, bringing you guys the top 10 Paciest bronze players in FIFA 14. So, as you guys can see up on screen, we have a list of them on Foothead, and we're going to get through them, guys, in just a second. But also, guys, if you have missed the videos before this with the top Paciest bronze player, gold players, silver players, by all means check them out. I think I'll leave them in the description of this video. So, as you can see, guys, up on screen, we're just going to start with the first player up on the list, the most Paciest bronze player, who is this guy here, Rojas. And he has got negative 47 votes, so minus 47 votes, and I'll tell you guys about that as we get into him. So as you can see up on screen, he does have 95 pace. He's going to be the fastest bronze players in FIFA 14. And one reason, guys, he's actually got a really big decrease in his votes is because in FIFA 13, he was actually a 68 rated card. Now, he's been downgraded on his overall by a -5, and then also his pace has reduced. Can you believe it or not? That was 96 pace in FIFA 13, it's now 95 pace. He's gone down by 1 on that pace. But overall, guys, by looking at his card for a bronze player, 96 acceleration, 95 sprint speed, and 90 agility. Very quick player, and also he's got some nice balance, meaning he will keep control, not really fall over when he gets down to running down those wings. And also, he's got a fairly decent crossing stat, as it's almost meeting the 60 marker. So he might be a good player to just find the balls into the middle, and just let the strikers finish that off. But looking at his card, guys, he's got some good sliding tackles, surprisingly, for a left winger, and he's also got some fairly good penalties over there for a bronze player. So definitely, he might be a player to look at, but many people are going to overlook him because mainly he does have 2-star skill moves and a 1-star weak foot. So maybe a lot of people will just try overlooking him just because of that, but physicals wise, he's a very nice player. So we're going to move on, guys, to, I believe, the 2 Bundesliga, and we are with a player called Koneckel, who is a right mid in the 2 Bundesliga, and he's German with 93 pace. Now, this guy is very quick. If you guys haven't used him in 13, definitely give him a go. He was probably one of those players I tried fairly in the beginning, and I think I also had him in my Journey series. If you guys missed my Journey series from the beginning, I had him, and I think I might have overlooked him, I'm not too sure, but he was quite expensive. So, as you guys can see up on screen, he's got 93 pace, 92 acceleration, 93 sprint speed, and that's really all really great, but he does have unbelievable skill stats. Now look at this here. He's got 60 ball control, meaning he's going to keep very good control over the ball. He's got 67 dribbling, which is a little bit bigger than his card over there. You guys can see that over there, the difference on the card. And he's got 63 curve. Now that's going to be very useful, but something I'd say is going to be really much helping him to sell in the market is going to be his 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot for a right player. On the right hand side, he's going to get those crosses in, and then pretty much also he's got 4-star weak foot, so he can give a pop at himself from distance and probably get in a nice long shot because he does have 67 shot power over there, guys. So definitely this guy is going to be a gem of a player to give a go in FIFA 14. Give him a try, give him a go if you can. If you can't, by all means, it's nothing to worry about. But we're going to move on, guys, from him to the next quickest bronze player, who is Marvel Win. Now, if you guys haven't tried him out in FIFA 13, by all means, I would say this is a game to give him a go. But he's got 93 pace. He's a centre back from the MLS, plays for Colorado Rapids, and this guy is unbelievable. In FIFA 13, he was crazy, but sometimes the pace can be a letdown. And what I mean by that is he might be a bit too quick sometimes and not mark the players accurately enough. So we're going to see how that plays out. I will try these players out if they are in the demo. And definitely I'm going to try getting the season pass, guys, so show you guys some players. But 91 acceleration, quite quick out there, 94 sprint speed, and a stat I think that's really useful on him is the 91 jumping over there, guys. He's going to be able to jump and pretty much get himself onto those headers, pretty much launch himself into the air, and that's going to be great stuff over there. His heading accuracy, it does say he's got 72 heading, but his heading accuracy is only 58, so that might be a bit of a question mark over there, but marking 60, so not too bad. It's around about his overall rating. When players, guys, one of my things is whenever I see a player, if their stat is reflective on the rating of their overall card, that could mean that they're going to be a good player, or at least a moderate player in the game. But one of the big letdowns here, now this is a very important one, guys, for many of you guys who don't know about work rates and going new into FIFA. Attacking work rate, a high attacking work rate, meaning he'll push up the field, and defensive work rate, it'll be better to see it probably in reverse, seeing a higher defensive work rate, see him stay back a little bit more, but he might be just pushing up the field, so that could be a letdown on him. But overall, guys, we're going to go move on to the next player now, and we are moving on to Tito. And this guy here is a right winger from the Austrian Bundesliga, and he's got 93 pace for a right winger. And I think he plays for the Red Bulls over there. Yeah, he does. But it's not the MLS Red Bulls; it's one from the Austrian Bundesliga. So don't never get them confused. I know initially when I started Ultimate Team, I used to get them a little bit confused. But you guys can see over here, he's a right winger at 92 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. He's going to be very quick. And one thing I like about this card is he's got some nice stats on the crossing side, because always you want to have a right winger who can do a little bit of helping the strikers occasionally. Probably putting this guy with Arnautovic up front. He is a speed dribbler as well as one of his traits. Say 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Good attacking work rates and good work rates over there overall. Nice curve and a fairly good finishing for a bronze card. So definitely say this guy could be a little bit of a gem in the game for bronze players. And looking at his physicals, they are also quite nice, except for the jumping. But we don't need him for the jumping because we could probably just use him as a player that would just get down the wing, cross it into someone like Arnautovic, put it in the back of the net, or we could just use him as a player that runs down the side, goes one-on-one with the keeper and slots it away for a beautiful goal because he's got some nice shot power over here. So guys, I think we're going to move on from him, and we are going to the K-League now, the Korean K-League, and we are going to see a player called Lehi Jin, and this guy, look at his pace, man. It's 93 pace, unbelievable on a right winger, 93 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. He has got some unbelievable stats, 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Beautiful, beautiful work rates over here. High-low attackive work rate. So it's going to be very useful to have him in your squad. 6 foot, so he's a big man as well. And a big man with that much pace is quite interesting. But he's going to be definitely, his physical stats stand out beyond all the other ones. And skill moves, not really good. So I'd definitely say probably just use him as a crosser because his crossing is a 58. So definitely give him go as just a player that's going to run down and cross it. But overall, looking at everything else, guys, acceleration, sprint speed, and stamina, mainly the outstanding stats on this card, and probably definitely his short passing. So he could be a player that just gets in those passes. You never know, but we're going to have to see how it goes in FIFA 14. Moving on, we're going to the Norwegian Tippeligaen to a Canadian striker. And this is actually the fastest Canadian striker I've seen in the game. And you guys can see he's got 93 pace over there. 2-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot if you guys look in the bottom right corner. Work rate, I would say this would probably make the guy not sell very well because he's got medium work rates. Now for a striker, you're mainly looking for a high medium or maybe a high low, but having a medium could be a downfall. But looking at some of his stats, guys, 93 pace, 93 acceleration, and 93 sprint speed. So those pace stats are very useful on him. Probably just definitely going to be one of those players that runs straight on one-on-one with the keeper. And with his 63 shot power, is going to be a player that could just fire those into the top net, because sometimes when they don't have the best of finishing stats with 52 finishing, if you just tap it a little bit, it might just fly into the top of the corner. So definitely that would be one player to have a look at. But overall, guys, he's got ball control with 66 ball control, which is kind of nice. On a pacey player, you want to have a little bit more control over the ball. But now we're going to move on to Weston from the League One, and he's left mid. He's got 93 pace, a definite alternative if you guys don't want to use Ashley Young in your English squads, or maybe if you want to try this guy out in the Road to Glory side, because many people are going to be starting Road to Glories and a lot of these new series, so they're going to be using a lot of bronze players unless they jump straight into gold squads. But I would say it's more fun to give these bronze players a go, because bronze players sometimes get overlooked in FIFA very quickly. So looking at guys, he's got 93 pace, 92 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. He's got an 85 agility, meaning he's going to be very quick. And also his crossing stats now, 61 crossing, 64 ball control. He's going to keep the ball at his feet because he's got 64 dribbling. And then he's also got some nice finishing stats. So quite interesting player overall. Maybe like to see him go into a left wing position, try him up front. And he's got some interesting work rates. They're probably best for a left mid position, but those stats over here, the skill stats, are really good for a left winger. So definitely one of these players could be, you can see him probably frequently in a Road to Glory, or maybe an English Road to Glory. Next one, we're going to move back to the Tippeligaen in the Norwegian Tippeligaen, and we're going to go to a Ghanaian right wing called Asante. And this guy's got 92 pace, 92 acceleration, and 92 sprint speed. So all pretty much even stats out there on the physical side. Some of the other ones though, balance and stamina, they're okay. Strength is 45, so he probably might get knocked off the ball quite a bit. He's got speed dribbler. You guys can see this bottom corner, the right here, and he's only got 2-star skill moves. I personally don't feel he might be that good, but we'll have to see in the game, because sometimes some of these stats might just not reflect the true player, and you never really want to rate a player till you try them. So definitely one of these players could be a really hidden gem. He's got 65 dribbling and 67 ball control up there, and you guys can also see the shot power quite nice, so that's why he's more in that forward position. But we're going to move on from this guy, and we're going to now go to Matson, and this guy is in the Scottish Premiership. He's a right winger from the Netherlands, and you can see over here he's got some really nice stats in the weak foot and the skill moves, both even at 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. He's also got 64 dribbling, which is not too bad. Going to keep the ball right at his feet with 91 pace, along with a 92 acceleration and 90 sprint speed. So he's really definitely really good. And this is one thing I really found nice about this player. His physicals over here are all really good. They are all really good, except for strength. But if he's going to be outpacing players, he doesn't really need to worry about getting into a tug of war pretty much in the defensive department. But definitely got some nice stamina, nice jumping, and considering he's 6 foot, he's a big lad, and he's going to be jumping around. Definitely one of those players. I'd say give him a go if you're making an SPL side. Definitely have this guy in your squad and just see how he plays, because he might be one of those players that could be a great alternative to maybe Narsing or something like that. So yeah, we're going to move on, guys, to the last player, and it is Hurtado. And Hurtado does play in the MLS. He plays for Vancouver Whitecaps. He is a right wing with 91 pace. Now, personally, guys, I haven't used this guy yet, but he's got 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Probably when the game does get out, I might make an MLS side just quickly to have a go. MLS sides or American squads will be very quick in this game, and they're probably going to be the most one of those things that are going to get on a lot of people's nerves in the beginning. You guys can see he's got some amazing work rates, high medium for a right winger with 90 acceleration, 92 sprint speed, and this is the stat I like about the most. Pacey player with a little bit of strength, because if he does get involved with a fast centre back or fast defender, he will be able to bully them off the ball. So you can see over there he's also got 60 finishing, great stuff, as many bronze players, I'd say up front players, need a little bit more finishing. And he's got some nice penalty stats and shot power, which is almost pushing 70. Kind of incredible on that side. But yeah, guys, I think this is going to wrap it up for this episode. We've got some of the players over here. Let me know, guys, which other ones you would like me to try looking at the top 10s. I think this is going to be it. If you guys haven't caught the top 10 gold and silver Paciest players, I'll leave those down in the description below. But this has been AVJVGaming. Please do drop it a like and subscribe here if you're new for more daily FIFA content, and I'll catch you guys soon.